Hey guys, Tez here and welcome back to my channel. As you know, the year is nearly over, so I thought what better way to reflect than to look at my budget to see how much money I spent on certain things. And while I was going through it, I thought, hey, maybe other people want to see how I waste my money. So I thought I'll come in here and share with you my most expensive purchases. Now I'm only going to do 10 because really there isn't that many. And all these purchases happen to be over £300. So in true top 10 fashion, I'm going to be starting from the least expensive item to the most expensive item at number 1. And so we will be starting at number 10 with my sofa, and that was £350. It is a 4-seater, but technically I think a 3 because one of the seats doesn't really have anywhere for you to put your legs. I got this sofa on Facebook Market when I moved in because I needed somewhere to sit and I wasn't going to wait 18 weeks from Next, and also I couldn't afford a sofa from Next, so I got a sofa for £350. It was brand new from Facebook Market, but the couple who'd bought it wanted the L bit because it's an L-shaped sofa. They wanted the L bit on the other side, and apparently you can't return sofas if there's nothing wrong with them, so they sold it and I bought it, and I'm very happy with it. No regrets. Still going on a year on. Crazy. Moving on to number 9, we have my fridge, which was £510, and it's a Lipa fridge. And my favourite thing about that fridge is that the doors are interchangeable in terms of which side you can open it from. So when I bought it, you had to open it onto the right side, so you kind of had to go into the corner and open it onto the right side. But because I am an independent woman who should have been an engineer, I changed the hinges on the doors, so now it opens onto the left side, and I think that's much better because then it opens up and you can access it from the whole kitchen instead of boxing yourself in to open it, if that makes sense. Sitting pretty at number 8, we have my piano. It is a digital piano, so it's not a grand piano or anything, and it cost me £643 for the piano itself. Now it did come as a bundle with the chair and that's it really, and the chair was like 60, so I guess I could include it and say 700 and something, but that would be cheating and I'm trying to be transparent. And I really like my piano because when I was younger, tried learning, didn't go so well, so now we're doing take 2 because why can't I follow my hobbies and interests just because I'm an adult? It's okay to be a beginner again. It's okay that I'm not good at it at all. I can only get better. And honestly, I have nothing else to do with my time besides reading, so why not? At number 7, we have my washing machine, which was £794. Now, I know that's quite a lot of money, however, it is a smart machine, like I've mentioned before, so I can do delayed start. I know you can do that with a lot of washing machines, and it's got this feature called auto load. So basically I fill the washer compartment to the brim, and then I fill the fabric softener compartment to the brim, close it, and then every time I need to put a wash, it just decides how much to use based on how much laundry you have in there, so you're not having to drag the liquid all the time. So I find it very useful because I'm bougie like that. It also has an app, so when the laundry is done, I know that it's done because I get a notification on my phone, so I don't have to like keep checking to see, oh, is it done, is it done? And it also tells me like how long is left on the app, so I can sort stuff out, and I can make it set so that it starts when I'm not in the house. So maybe if I know I'll be back in an hour and a half and I've got laundry in there that I want to be done in an hour and a half, I can set it so that it's perfect, and that way my clothes don't smell. Or if I forget and I leave, I can also set it so it does like an extra rinse cycle, so again my clothes don't smell. So I am really happy with it and it gives me great joy, so yeah. At number 6, we have probably the best purchase a person could ever make, which is my bed. and that was £855. Now that was for the base and the mattress. It is a divan bed, as you can see by the style of the headboard. So it's got the 4 drawers, which are quite useful because I keep my towels in there and some extra blankets and pillows. And also it's very comfortable, so when I sleep I have a restful sleep. So no regrets. It is a king, so that might explain why it's a little bit more expensive, but I love it because I can sleep like in a star formation and I fit, so yeah, happy with that. At number 5 we have my television at £1,170. Now this was actually on offer, so I think I saved about £429. I don't like that mentality though that says, oh, you saved this much because you could have paid for that, because if the TV had been 1.6 or 5 or whatever, then I wouldn't have bought it. I would have saved more money because I wouldn't even have bought it at all. But anyway, yeah, it was 1170. I'm in love with my TV. It is a Samsung Smart TV, Q95T. I really like that TV. I guess my favourite feature is that you can have a what is it, display, I don't know what it's called, but basically you can have a picture on there and make it look like art, so then when someone comes into the room and it's on, they don't immediately notice that it's a television, because it also has, instead of all the cables like the HDMI, the wall socket or whatever, it just has like a thin cable that runs down along the side of the fireplace, and so it has a clean feel, clean finish, straight against the wall, so it looks like a picture and it just creates a nice vibe, and I'm in love with it. Probably don't use it as often as I should because I don't really watch TV, don't really have time, but I do like it and I don't regret it. At number 4 we have this bad boy here, and this is my MacBook Pro, and I think this cost me £1,708 because when I bought it I was still in uni. Well, I am still in uni, but a different uni. So I was in uni, so I managed to get student discount off it. This is useful for me because it's what I use to edit videos for you guys, and it's also what I use to play games. Sometimes the ones that you can play on Apple software without jailbreaking it. I use it for, I don't know, what do people use laptops for? Emails, live admin, da 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 da. So at number 3 we have my boiler, which was £2,085. I think it is, well, I know it is a Worcester? I don't know, but yeah, it's my boiler, and I need it because I need heating because I live in England and it's freezing, so I'm happy I have it. And like I mentioned before, it's connected to my smart system, so it's very easy to turn the heating up and down depending on how I feel. So yeah, very useful, especially now that it's getting dark and cold for most of the day. Number 2 we have possibly my most aggravating purchase of the year, which is my fence sitting pretty at £2,500. When I say pretty, I mean that in the most sarcastic way, because I'm not 100% in love with it, but I've learned to accept it. Now I don't notice it anymore, and I guess it is doing its job at the end of the day, and you do get what you pay for. So yeah, we have the fence. Don't really have much else to say about that. Finally, the moment you've all been waiting for, my number 1 purchase of 2021, which sits at £2,750, is my car. It is a car that I got because I needed a car and it was the only one that I could afford. It is a car that gets me from A to B, and I know that's what matters, but that's not what matters to me. And I know you're not meant to compare other people. Do you know what? It's funny, yeah? People say, oh, like, it's your own journey, look at what you've accomplished already, don't compare yourself to other people, do you know, when you're lacking. But when you're doing so well, they're like, oh my gosh, you're doing so great, keep going, keep doing you, keep fighting. And I'm like, well, I want to keep fighting. I don't want to be told not to aim for better because of everything I've already done. That's in the past. Don't care. I mean, that sounds really bad. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is I have the car, it does the job. Am I in love with it? No. Would I buy it again if I could avoid it? No. Does it give me joy? No. Yeah, that's really all there is to it. I'm a car person, so like I would never spend £20 on like a facial serum, for example, because that's too much money, and as you can tell, I don't need it. Hashtag blessed with beautiful skin. I'm joking. But I do like to spend my money on technology, so that's like phones, laptops, cars, which unfortunately cost a lot of money. Anyways guys, those were my most expensive purchases of 2021. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments what your most expensive purchase of 2021 was, or any comments or video suggestions. Don't forget to tap that like button so the video reaches more people. Subscribe if you haven't already, because you know. And until next time, bye for now.